Pisces, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like for a daily pick a card and card of the day. Pisces, there is no gender in tarot. I'm using What's the Tea for your oracle card reading and the Circe's Tarot for your tarot card reading. Pisces, if this reading doesn't make sense to you, you can negate the reading. I have no problem with that. I could be pulling on cross-watcher energy because energy flips. If it does make sense to you, Pisces, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. You can find me easier next time and other people can see the reading as well. Pisces, if it doesn't make sense, you can negate my reading. It does not bother me. I'm cool with it. Come back next time and maybe next week we can dance then. Photo proof. Getting evidence. Oh, my. Somebody is doing a little private investigating. Is that so, Pisces? You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. I really like this Circe deck. I really do. Some of the cards I haven't seen because this week is the first week I'm using them. And not all of the cards have come out. So the artwork is incredible on some of these and different messages are coming through. And we're not going to take that, but it's the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The World. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. 8 of Cups. So those are 4 of the fixed signs. This could affect mostly. Doesn't have to, but those are the fixed signs that are on that card. When it's upright, it generally means business has been finished. You've reached the pinnacle. On to the next. Queen of Cups. That could be you. You have reached the pinnacle. You are on your throne. Calm, cool, and collected. Unconditional love. Very intuitive, compassionate, nurturing, romantic, considerate, great mom. Not putting up with any 5 of Wands nonsense. You shut that shit right down. There's going to be no tension. There's going to be no arguments. Competition with who? You cannot compete where you do not compare. People need to realize that. They're going to put you in silent competition or in competition with somebody else. First of all, they have to compare to me. You can't be putting me in competition with somebody that doesn't measure up. What the hell's wrong with you? Then we got the High Priestess. Intuitive. Mysterious. Sexy as hell. Keeps what she knows silent. So moves in silence. You could be part of that. That could be part of you as well. You could be doing both of those things. So, somebody could be out doing the dirt. And you could be thinking of shutting that shit down. There's going to be no arguments. There's going to be no tension. You're not going to have me in competition. And you're paying attention. But you're being quiet about it. We will see. We will see. I believe that may be the case. Whoever you were dealing with, my sweet little Pisces. This bottom row could be dealing with person is crying over the past. They made the wrong choice. Choices have consequences. And sometimes when you don't make a choice, because you know something, sometimes people meet somebody and they're like, my good God, you're the best thing since pants had pockets. You're the cat's ass. And they're almost struck dumb. And then they come to the realization that even though I am in a committed relationship and I probably shouldn't be in that committed relationship anymore, so I should not have even been having wandering eyes, but I did. The committed relationship that I'm in should have ended because I'm out here having wandering eyes. Because if my committed relationship was solid, I wouldn't have noticed that you were the cat's ass. So my committed relationship is not solid. But they stay in it because of finances, comfort zone. They're lazy. They don't want to think about packing up all their shit and having to move it into a little one-bedroom studio apartment when they're in a nice house with the other person and they can just tolerate them and have those wandering eyes and thoughts, eventually leading to deeds. So I think your person may have been all of the above. Might not have done an actual deed, but met you, was blown away by you, didn't make a choice because of too much to lose, or a feeling of responsibility, lazy, any of those or all of those. So it ended. Like, shouldn't have had wandering eyes to begin with. And if you do, and what you got going on that's committed, whether it's a marriage or a live-in or whatever it is, then before you start having those eyes roaming around and what you got going on, before you start looking around. And they didn't, and they found you, and they couldn't make the decision, so death rides a pale horse. And it's over. You're moving in silence. Because they may not have told you that they had something else going on. It could have been very kinetic when you guys met. It could have been this and very intense. That could also be a reason why they ran. Sometimes that scares people. So they're crying in their golden cups, making the wrong choice, which they thought was the right choice at the time, but it's over. Because you went and did whatever it was you did. They now see you as pre-empress. They know you're the Queen of Cups. Unconditional love. High Priestess, very intuitive. You could have said something, or they hear you say something. You may be maybe you have a platform. Maybe you read. Maybe they get a chance to listen to you. Maybe you're out in the public and you do something. You've said something precognitive, something that you said. And they know that you're intuitive. Makes them very uncomfortable because whatever you said was true, or it came true, or it's coming true. You're very mysterious to this person. You're very sexy and you're very attractive to them. But Pisces are intuitive anyway. They're almost meant, if they have a way to watch you on a public platform or just your Facebook social media page, whatever, they're mesmerized by you for whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know if you are very attractive, your voice, something. They're mesmerized. They would never admit it, but they are. They see you as the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and Pre-Empress all rolled into one. But you had that feeling. There was that weird tension. Because they might not have told you that they had somebody. So you had to do a little bit of, I don't know, tinfoil hat, something, using your spidey senses, but you figured it out, that they did have somebody. And you put the end to it. You aren't somebody's sometime. You're not going to be the one and only. You're going to be the only one. They're now working on their money. Making their money. I think they're doing pretty well. They're very defensive. Very, very defensive. You're not speaking to this person. You're not in contact with this person. I don't know. I don't think you want to be, quite frankly. I think you're good. Whether you're with somebody or you're not with somebody, I don't feel that you miss this person and have the need to feel that you need to be in any type of contact with them. And I think if you would, they would be very defensive. I don't know how you cut them off. I don't know if you had words with them or you just sliced it and diced it and ended it just like, I'm never going to speak to this person again, and block. That was it. Anyway, they're very defensive. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. They hope that they could have healing of this. Possibly in another lifetime, something. They dream about it. Their wish is to heal this. I don't see how that's going to happen because you are taking no steps towards doing that. You're showing absolutely no desire to do that. You're pretty... I mean, we came straight up at the beginning. The end of business is finished. You've reached the pinnacle. And if I pull all three of you out here, I can understand. Can you see these? Queen of Cups. She's pretty mysterious. High Priestess. Pre-Empress. You're all three of these. And this is what that's what they see. You're sexy. You got it all going on. You don't have to take no shit from anybody. You know what you want. You're sexy. And when you say, finished, finito, it's over, you don't play with me. You cannot compete where you do not compare. What could they possibly have had at home that could compare to the three? I don't know. But they chose that. Or actually, they did not make a choice. They did nothing. So there's going to be no reconciliation. Not on your part. You have no reason to make a reconciliation. You're good. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. And we have an Aquarius card right here. But Pisces, this is your reading. Quite interesting. But they are crying over this as they know that they have made a mistake. Maybe next lifetime. Pisces, go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon Tarot. Follow and like for a daily pick a card and card of the day. This is your reading. Come back and see me next week. If it makes sense, give me a thumbs up.